Here's how you guarantee plants survive that first summer post-planting. The first one is the right tree in the right place, not overcomplicating things, knowing what species go where. On the dry hillsides, we've got things like Manuka Kanukas, Hebes, things like that. And as we transition down onto flatter, lower lying areas, we start introducing things like cabbage trees and flaxes and Morcoprosmas, and those things like the Kanukas and stuff start to get wound back. So it's different throughout an area. It's not just a kind of a broad spectrum, mix it all in. The second answer to that question is planting the trees correctly. We look at a tree planted correctly, it's the plug is well below the soil, a good 2 or 3 centimeters below the soil line, and that ensures basically in summer and real dry conditions, it allows the plug to maintain moisture for longer as if it's slightly deeper. If it's sticking out, which is a common problem with people planting trees, the plug will be sticking out of the ground. That essentially acts like a solar panel in the summer. It might survive, the winter and the spring, but come summer, especially a hot, dry summer like we've had, the tree won't cut the mustard, and it will likely cark over. And that's because this root system is essentially sticking out of the ground, and it's just getting baked alive. The reason I'm making this video is I've found there's a common theme amongst our clients that we planted for last year. They almost seem surprised that the trees have done so well because of the dry. And I guess it just got me thinking, why do they sound surprised? Why are the trees actually still looking just as good as we would have had in a normal year? Clients saying that there's a good 95% survival rate, what we aim for. So I think it comes down to those things. It comes down to care in terms of the planting techniques and the plant selection, and then choosing the right species. So every site that we plant the mix is custom made for it. And then when it comes down to planting, our staff and we know exactly where the plants go, and there's a lot of thought that goes into it. It's not just kind of just plant through the area. There's a lot of thought and care taken when planting out these areas.